Around the world, LGBTQ Pride is celebrated in the month of June. But here in Harrisburg, we're special and we celebrate it the last weekend of July. So Bethel Temple here in Harrisburg, along with Temple Ohev Shalom, will be celebrating Pride Shabbat this weekend. And on Pride Shabbat, we think about the need to celebrate and support our queer Jewish siblings in our community in a time when anti-Semitism, homophobia, and transphobia are all frighteningly on the rise. So one way we can celebrate and do that is here at services, which we'll be doing tonight and tomorrow, but also by remembering and celebrating important personalities within the Jewish queer community. So there are some famous people like Harvey Milk, about whom the documentary and film Milk was made, as he began a very important foundational movement for gay rights in the Castro in San Francisco, to Rabbi Sandra Lawson, a contemporary rabbi, the first openly gay Black Jewish rabbi in the United States, and I imagine perhaps one of the first in the world ever. Some people you may recognize, like Michael Kors, the famous designer. You may not have realized that he was Jewish and queer. Allen Ginsberg, the famous poet from the beatnik era and of activist fame, to pop culture figures like Adam Lambert and Hari Neff, the first trans model to be hired by a major modeling agency. Donna International, who was a queer pop singer from Israel who made international fame through Eurovision, and perhaps the lesser known Joan Nestle, a lesbian activist who wrote the Her Story archives about famous women. And there are many more actors, singers, politicians, and important people from across the historical spectrum who are both Jewish and queer, and whom we can celebrate and honor and remember on this day and all days. So on this Pride Shabbat, may we all feel pride in the queer members of our community and welcome them, and for all of us to feel indeed included and loved and welcomed as ourselves.